Hey, what did you think was cool when you were young, but you don't think is cool anymore?
Oh gosh. I would think roller skates. I used to have a pair of roller skates that I thought were totally cool. I would never wear those or hope that anybody else would wear those today. No. I'm more of a rollerblade person now.
Okay.
Yeah. What's a movie you can practically quote the whole movie?
Probably a silent film.
That is not funny.
A movie where I could practically quote the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to think about that for a second. Ooh, well, actually, probably Rocky.
Rocky? All of them? Or just the first one?
The first one.
Oh, yeah.
Because I usually watch it once a year.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
If there was a house on fire, all the people and all the animals were safely outside.
Okay.
And you could get one thing from the house before it burned down, what would it be?
Oh my gosh. I would have to say something silly like my photos, my photo albums.
That's not silly.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel, but I have so many of them, so I don't know if I'd be able to grab all of them.
Trying to grab as many photo albums as possible. I think
Yeah.
that's the best.
Yeah, but I mean, we're in a day and age where we don't really need albums as much as we used to, so I don't know. That's a good question though.
However, Teacher Tom recommends it's always good to have hard copies.
Yes, that's true. I
You want hard and soft copies.
agree. What guilty pleasures make you feel alive?
Probably eating a lot of chocolate.
What kind of chocolate?
Actually, I prefer dark chocolate these days.
Oh, yeah, dark chocolate's good.
Yeah. I don't think that's all that guilty though, really.
It's not,
It's
but
chocolate, you know, it's good for you. Do you think psychic abilities exist?
Absolutely. I absolutely do.
Have you ever had an experience with your own psychic abilities?
Well, I dreamt last night about Milli Vanilli, and when I got here, you were singing Blame It on the Rain. That is not coincidence. That's psychic.
Yes, but I think the raccoon was singing it.
That's true. The raccoon was singing it. Do you think people need to post everything on social media?
No.
Why is that?
I think posting too much stuff on social media can limit actual interactions, and it can also inflate a false sense of how someone's life is going.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of insincerity woven into it. There's some deception woven into it. There's also a lot of ego woven into it. But like I said, perhaps most importantly is that too much of our interactions are cyber interactions.
I agree.
And there's less and less face-to-face.
Yep.
One more point is that some moments are meant to be intimate moments between one or two people, or maybe just a few people. That's actually not supposed to be for the whole world.
Right.
So just because we have an amazing experience, we may have the urge to share it, but posting on social media might not be the best platform to do it.
Okay, my favorite cartoon character. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Maybe, I know this sounds silly, but the one go-to Disney movie I go to a lot is Tangled. I really love Rapunzel. She overcame a lot, and she's artistic, and she's expressionistic, so I don't know. I think she's just a really good person. Yeah. I just love her. I could watch that movie over and over again. What cartoon do you still watch today?
Do I watch any cartoons? Well, sometimes I like to watch the old Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
In fact, the original Warner Brother cartoons were actually made for adults.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That makes sense, even though we watched them when we were kids, but...
Yeah, different era. But the voice acting and the animation were incredible.
Yeah.
What personality trait do you wish you had?
I wish I had a gentle hand. That's what I mean. I am definitely caring, but I'm not affectionate. So I wish I was more, I guess, I embrace that more. Yeah. What a gentle hand. That's why when I went into medical, well, years ago, I said, well, I don't have any bedside manner, and I don't. Like, if someone, like, if I had to, like, draw blood or something, I'd be like, instead of, all right, now squeeze your hand, it's gonna be a little poke. I don't do that. I'm just like, I know. I don't know why I'm like that. I was never hugged as a kid. I tell my mom that all the time. Mom, you should have hugged me as a kid.
This video is getting very deep.
In 40 years, what do you think you'll be most nostalgic about?
Perhaps my childhood. Perhaps some of the fun childhood memories. Perhaps some of the crazy people that have since passed away.
It's true. Yeah.
If I were a time traveler,
Okay.
and I wanted to travel 100 years into the future,
Okay.
would you come with me if you couldn't come back?
Oh my goodness. I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't go. I know. Maybe if I was a teenager, I'd say, yeah, sure. But I'm not that adventurous anymore.
What if I could travel 100 years in the past, but you couldn't come back? Would you go?
Oh, so 100 years ago, it was in the early 1900s. I always say that I would rather have no technology than all the technology we have now, so maybe I would. That's a good maybe.
Plus think of all the things that you could invent.
So we are still sticking to the Back to the Future theme. Yes. Yes, probably. What is the most important object you own?
Object.
Object.
If I could say my house, I would say my house. If I can't say my house, I guess I would say my car. If I can't say my car, I guess I would say my bicycle, because these are things of transportation.
True. What event in your life would make a good movie?
My entire life is a movie. Some of the adventures I had in Los Angeles are all movies by themselves. When I first traveled to Los Angeles and was starting out there, that would definitely make a movie.
Absolutely.
And there are many other adventures.
Life is a stage.
Would you like me to ask you one more question?
The nicest thing, you've given me a lot of great things, but I would have to say your friendship.
Well, thank you.
It's true. It's friendship.
And you never expected it?
I didn't expect it. No, because we're two very different people. So a lot of people would say this is like a really weird match, maybe. And I say, have you ever seen Big Bang Theory? That's what I always say.
What? I'm no nerd.
No, you're not.
And I don't have the math skills that those guys have. But I am creative.
Yes.
And so are you.
Yeah.
And thank you for your friendship as well.
Yes.
Thank you, Stacey.
Thank you, Tom.
This was a good conversation, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.